Huh? What did he say?
I try to connect with people like you.
Man, how you been, man? Long time. It's been a long time. How's everything in Germany?
Been a while. Yeah, bro, what can I tell you? Yeah, I'm chilling, have a good time. Yeah. You can hear me,
Okay.
yeah?
I hear you. I got you on speaker, but I hear you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and your hood travelers.
The Hoops Travelers is good. I'm not doing basketball, but I'm doing something called Content House. So it's just
Okay.
for people who want to travel and do content.
Okay, okay, okay. I get you. I get you. Now, I also got now. I'm coming closer to the microphone. Yeah, Johnny T. Yeah, I thought about we can get in contact like we did before. Maybe you can send me any kind of artist. What is in your mind? I talk to them. Must not only be an artist, can be also any kind of person. Maybe some people, especially from Medellin, Colombia. I really get interested about the Medellin, what is this? The museum about Mr. Escobar.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot. I just finished up a project and we had content creators from LA, New York, Atlanta. They came down.
Okay.
We hung out for 5 nights and we just shot a lot of content, and it was great. It was really good. People make lifelong connections. A guy came down here. He's coming out with a brand. He has a clothing company. He's getting ready to do his new clothing line. Another guy does importing and exporting. Another guy is a real estate investor. Another guy has a recovery company, like they do massages and ice baths. A
Okay.
producer. So it was a bunch of guys, man, just together hanging out for a couple of days, shooting content. I'm I'm uh I'm getting ready to go into circulation with an art and culture magazine in
Okay.
2026.
Okay.
So so I got some artists that I'm featuring in the mag that is kind of interconnecting. So we do it every 100 days. Every 100 days, we're gonna be doing a trip. So we're gonna have creators coming down here, and that's how we create the magazine. So they come down, we shoot, we create, we distribute, and we just repeat it.
Okay. Okay.
So I could hook you up with the guys that I'm working with right now on this next issue,
Yeah.
and and if you want, man, I'll be willing to tell my story as well.
Okay. Yeah, I see here something. I share also the desktop. You see this, the 100-day challenge.
Yes,
You see this?
I'm. I see it. Yeah, I'm looking at the screen now. Yes.
Yeah, bro. This is really interesting, and this is what is going on at this 100-day challenge.
Yeah, actually, it's something that I started in the beginning of 2025,
Yeah.
just to get myself into the rhythm of transitioning from doing a lot of hustling to being a more of a CEO. So I gave myself a challenge, and while I was doing the challenge, I started inviting people to do the same, to join me on the 100-day challenge. For anybody who really wanted to do a transformation in their personal life and in their business life,
Okay.
and some of them I gave support, like some of them, some people need motivation. Um,
Yeah, bro. Motivation is a good concept to get some new people. Yeah, in my case, I would say yeah, people need some motivations, but yeah, unmotivated people is really bad to work with. But sometimes, what is motivation? Yeah, people get motivated from other kind of things. What you get motivated from, you know what I mean?
yeah, I agree. I did a video every day for 100 days, and every morning, what I would do is I would walk. I would do some self talk. I would walk, or be in the gym working out, and then I would speak about focus. And that helped people, like, just align with, other people seeing, hey, this guy Johnny is doing it, why can't I do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I get you. I get
And
you. Yeah, yeah. I get you.
and that's the purpose. So I'm glad that you mentioned it, because like I was writing today my agenda for the week,
Okay.
and one of the things is I'm getting ready to promote the 100-day challenge 2026.
Okay.
So it begins on January 1st,
Yeah, yeah.
all the
Well,
way till March, and again, it's an opportunity for people to transform their business and their life. You know what I mean? Just by following the videos, and if anybody wants that support, like there's a paid version of the 100-day challenge where I'm actually working with people one on one, and I help them get from like point A to point B. And people have different needs and different challenges. So I'm only taking on 10 people, but that's something that I'm packaging up too. The 100-day challenge 2026 right now.
yeah, bro, this sounds really interesting for me. So, yeah, any kind of day motivation for other people sounds for me also really good. But in most cases, I see a lot of people are frustrated from the media because they see any kind of type of shit. The prices getting high, inflations also. I don't know in Colombia, I don't know, but also there can be also some kind of places there can have some trouble, and that's why the peoples are really unmotivated in these days. Yeah.
I
Hello.
mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
can hear me?
yeah, yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, I mean, I talk with people from all over the world. I have a client in South Africa.
Okay.
I have a client in the UK.
Yeah.
I have clients in the United States, and people all go through different stuff. You know what I mean? But
Uh huh.
entrepreneurs live a little different. Like regardless of what's going on with the economics or what's going on with certain things, like an entrepreneur kind of leads a certain
Yeah.
different kind of life. So, these people that I work with is because they want to,
Here.
regardless of what's happening or the situation, they're trying to make $10,000 a month, or they're trying to make, 50,000 or 100K a month. They're really pushing it regardless of what's going on.
Okay.
So I work with three kinds of people.
Also,
I
okay.
work with one,
Yeah.
somebody who's aspiring to do something. Like
Yeah.
they want to start a business, they want to start a brand, they want to do something. That's one kind of person. The second kind of person is the person who already has a brand or a business and is launching a product, or is creating a new product line, or is doing an event. All right, so they already have a business, but they're launching a product or a business. That's the second kind of person I work with. The third kind of person I work with is the one who is already operating a business and is looking to scale their business.
Okay.
So they're already making a certain amount of money, or they already have a certain amount of clients, but now they're looking to go bigger. They're looking to 10x, or they're looking to scale. So those are the three people that I work with: aspiring, launching, and ones that are scaling. And those three different kind of peoples, they go through different kind of journeys because they're at different points. So you cannot really give them, I can't really give the same support to somebody who's starting to somebody who's already making the finances.
Okay.
See, there's to me, I run into two types of clients. One, the one who's like, yo, I don't have the money, but I pay $50 or $100, and I expect the world. I expect 200 things to be done. That's not the client that I want. The
Okay.
client that I want is the one that says, "Hey, I have $1,000, I have $3,000, $5,700.
Okay.
Here it goes. Let's get started. What do I need to do? What's next?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So throughout this process, like I learn, and I have more clarity for myself and my business, and then it just lets me help other people. You know what I mean? So I look for the person that is really like Johnny, like how can we work together and what's next instead of Johnny, here's a couple of bucks and I need you to do 20 things for me, 200 things for me.
Yeah. No, it's really crazy. You also connected now with Spider, with K2X. I know them also. You know, K2X, I know them also. Here also Gibson. Yeah, Gibson, I know that you know Louis Gibson, but you're also connected with Spider now?
With Spider, I don't know who's Spider.
Spider
Oh,
Beats?
Spider, your boy, the beat maker
Yeah,
from LA.
yeah,
Yeah, I haven't spoke with him since the last time that we spoke.
yeah.
But yeah, well, I think we are linked up. Now you're looking at my Instagram. I haven't been really active in it. And actually December 2nd, I begin releasing like all this new content and I'm gonna be more active on Instagram, on YouTube. Facebook has always been like my main platform that I use. But
Okay.
I'm getting ready to be real active on Instagram and on YouTube. So you see some stuff, but I haven't really been active on it. But I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff and just working with like a lot of new clients. There's a recording artist named Jupiter. He was also the one who I partnered up with to do Content House Medellin 2025. There's a guy, his name is Brega. He's the CEO and founder of Chops and Veal Clothing Company.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, Boss Money, is another one that I'm still working with right now. We're developing a special edition. I took on a client by Jane Nicole. She does beauty pageants. She
Okay.
does beauty pageants, and she also has a podcast called The Elegance Podcast that helps women, just tell their stories, successful women. I work to Dr. Teresa Bryant, who is an author. She does children's books, and then she also does books for entrepreneurs. She
Okay.
has a book right now that we're getting ready to promote called Zero to CEO.
From
And she
zero
shows
to
people how to, yeah, she shows people, it's like a guide of how to start a business with no money,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I work with a brother called Ross Smokes, who is the owner of Molly Goon Production and also does a comedy show, who has a comedy show on the road. I'm working with a guy who imports and exports electronics out of Los Angeles.
Okay.
He's also a music producer called The Tycoon. I'm working with a guy also in LA. He's a celebrity stylist, but he's also an entrepreneur from LA, and he's transitioning to Las Vegas. He goes by Spike P.
Okay.
Also, I'm working with an artist called Gigi Rich out of New Jersey. He's just a recording artist. He got some great music. I'm also working with a CEO of a record label called BMG, the Blind Money Gang, and these are all blind artists. His name
Okay.
is Big Boy. Big Boy is the CEO of the Blind Money Gang, and I'm partnering up with a gentleman called Antonio Smith, who
Okay.
is a real estate investor. He manages $30 million in real estate, and we're gonna be doing events together. He spoke at the Content House. He's the guy who spoke at the Content House. So when everybody flies in from the
Okay.
different cities, they also get a workshop and they can learn about real estate investing.
Okay.
So he's a gentleman that we're developing some stuff. And
Okay.
now since we're getting into this content stuff, I'm really at the point where I'm making a pilot and I'm raising money because I want to actually create a reality docu series with all of these talent that we're working with.
Okay.
So it's like a reality docu series shot in a film format.
Okay.
So I'm in the process of, it was a good year. A lot was done, a lot of development, a lot of planning, and we're ending the year doing a lot of planning, and what we're doing is we're integrating everything into one. So when people fly in, they're gonna be part of the magazine. They're gonna be part of the media. We're operating in travel and we're operating in events. So they come down, they get to get professionally shot, like filmed. They get to be in the mag, and then they get to do their own events while we're
Okay.
here. We're really Medellin is the pilot. We're already looking into other cities like Las Vegas, New York, major cities, but Medellin, being that the dollar stretches a little longer, it lets us do a little bit more with the budget that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the guy Antonio Smith.
Yeah, and
So that's what
so
we have, man. That's what we're working on.
so I get it right. The Hoops Travelers is not anymore your project. You don't working with this sport teams. They playing basketball or boxing. This is only now you're investing. Talk with investors. Yeah, marketing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we transitioned
Yeah.
from hoops travelers. You know, I was able to help some athletes become professional
Okay.
here in Medellin. So they came down, they experienced, the city, the art and the culture.
Yeah.
And then I walked them into professional tryouts. I walked them into deals in basketball, in martial arts, and in boxing. But 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 it didn't go, it didn't mature the way that I wanted it to mature. My goal and my dream was to start a professional team here, and they just, it wasn't the time, financially and creatively. Like I just had a lot of constraints.
Yeah.
So we transitioned to what we know, right, which is media, and now we're operating in travel and events. Maybe in the future, we'll get back into the whole sports thing. Like
Yeah.
and
No.
one of one of the cast members who was in the Content House Medellin was actually a boxer. He's actually like a champ for bare knuckles. Like the guy, is a bare knuckle champion. So
Wow.
he
Wow.
plays a role in the cast, and he'll be also a part of the cast in 2026. He goes by the name of Savage. He's a boxer, professional boxer,
Wow.
and he plays a role. Yeah, he's
No.
there. You see him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, right
I
there with
see him.
one
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
boxers.
right now. No, it's for me. I thought about you're still in contact with all these artists and all the peoples, but if not, man, then you has to not send me any kind of peoples over. But when we meet for 2 years, you was in connection with a lot of peoples. J Love, J Money, I think so. J Money, yeah, J Love from New York.
Um, J Love,
J Love,
J
yeah,
Money.
exactly. Yeah, bro. No, Johnny T. For me, maybe if you free or you got some other peoples that you want to talk to me, like your other artists that you know, but I don't know. Maybe you don't know any other artists, then you can send them to me. Yeah,
Yeah, let's do this. Let's create a schedule,
yeah,
because I know a lot of artists, and I mentioned to you about 15 people. Those are my clients,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? Those are the